Hi, I'm Chef Tony Matassa with BBQGuys.com. Today we're putting together some pizza margherita, and we're going to be baking that in our Alfresco pizza oven. We always get tons of requests for pizza, and pizza margherita is always on the top of the list. Let's get started by putting the dough together. Now, great pizza dough starts with only a few simple ingredients. Olive oil, always use a good extra virgin olive oil. Water, it's best to use some type of mineral water. The minerals impart favorable baking characteristics and taste. Flour, stick with bread flour. It has a higher percentage of protein, which gives pizza crust the chewy elasticity that everyone has come to love. Salt, I like to use either sea salt or kosher. A little honey to add subtle sweetness to the dough, and it also acts as extra food to kickstart the yeast. In a mixing bowl, blend together the mineral water with the yeast, and also blend in a little honey. Finally, blend in the olive oil. Allow this mixture to rest and proof for about 10 minutes to allow the yeast to activate. While the yeast is doing its thing, whisk together some salt and bread flour. Once your yeast has proofed, make a well in the center of your flour and pour in the liquid. Use your hand to gradually mix the flour into the liquid. You may need to add a splash of water or a small amount of flour to reach the doughy consistency. Once you're there, turn everything out onto a well-floured work surface and begin kneading. Work the dough for 5 to 8 minutes until your dough is smooth and elastic. Now coat with olive oil and place in a bowl to rise with a damp towel until doubled in size. At this stage of the game, you're ready to set everything in a warm spot for 45 minutes to an hour, or alternatively, you can do what I like to do and put it in the refrigerator in a plastic bag and let it rise slowly for a day or two and then make pizza. But either way, now I'll show you how to put together the sauce. The great thing about pizza margherita is you don't have to cook the sauce. Just combine these simple ingredients and grab some fresh mozzarella at the store and you're set. Start the sauce by pouring in some crushed tomatoes. Follow that with the paste of 3 garlic cloves. Here I have some fresh chopped basil. Now add in a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Follow that with some granulated sugar, a little fresh cracked black pepper, some fresh grated Parmesan cheese, and finally season to taste with a little kosher salt. Stir everything to combine, and it's time to press out the pizza dough. Alright, once your dough has doubled in size, cut it into 2 dough balls. This recipe will make 2 12-inch round pizzas. Begin pressing out your dough from the center. If your dough rose in the fridge, make sure to let it come to room temperature before pressing it out, which takes 30 to 45 minutes. It will cooperate a whole lot better. Next, sprinkle some cornmeal on your pizza peel. This will prevent the dough from sticking when you go to slide it into the oven. I like to put the dough on the peel before building the pizza. It's time to assemble. Start by spreading out a thin layer of your homemade pizza sauce. And for the cheese topping, you'll want to make sure to get fresh mozzarella and dice it yourself. The pre-grated mozzarella at the store doesn't melt as well because of the additives. Once you've layered on the cheese, the pizza is ready for the oven. Always preheat your pizza oven well. You're looking for temperatures around 700 degrees. This will allow your pizza dough to pop quick and crisp up really nicely. Throw a little cornmeal on the pizza stone, and it's time to bake the pizza. Keep a close eye on your pizza. I like to turn mine about every 45 seconds or so to keep it even. This Alfresco pizza oven has an infrared burner underneath the stones, as well as a hearth burner in the back next to the ceramic log. I like the fact that even though it's a modern gas appliance, it still has that old school pizza oven look and heat distribution. This pizza's looking awesome. The sauce is starting to bubble and the crust is getting nice and crispy. I think I'll give it one more turn and it's about time to eat some pizza. Oh wow, look at that deliciousness. Let's get it plated up. Check out the bottom of the crust. That's what you want to see. All that's left to do is slice it up and dig in. Man, that flavor combination never gets old. I hope that you'll give it a try, and if you like it, hit the like button. Also would love for you to subscribe. Remember, at BBQGuys.com, we smoke the competition.